my name's Fox Mantle. Again, I'm at Fox with my brother Cerberus, and we just got out of Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tale. Also, gold coin, and, well, he can't show his.
I have the same one, but it's silver.
Yeah. We just got out of the movie. It was great.
It was good.
I really loved this. And the thing is, like, every problem I had with Stranger Tides, this one basically kind of fixed it.
It made me, like, feel like almost like a little kid, you know, like an event. Like, I was excited about this adventure, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This
like, Dead Man's Tell Tales. I was kind of just like, okay. Stranger Tides.
Stranger Tides. A couple of my problems were the two characters that we were supposed to kind of care about, the mermaid and the priest. That was halfway through the movie that they actually kind of started liking each other. And in that Cinema Sins, this one show on the internet, it said it right. He goes, "Really? I'm supposed to care about this love interest thing like 3/4 away through the movie? Are you kidding me right now?" And I'm like, yeah, that really had no point in this movie, and this one, at least, it starts off with it.
They kind of, you see it start from, like, the moment they meet, which is kind of early in the movie.
Yeah, exactly. So you follow at least these characters along.
Yeah.
Although I will say, the guy that you see in the trailers, that Captain Salazar, the man who Captain Jack killed basically, and his crew using the compass.
Yep. Which is another weird thing about the compass that I didn't know.
Yeah, it is Jack. It is Will Turner's son, which honestly, there's some character. Basically, what happens is Will Turner's son wants to save his father from being on the Flying Dutchman because Will Turner's slowly being corrupted by it.
Not corrupted, but more like decaying with it.
Well, he's being corrupted by it, like just how Davy Jones was. Davy Jones looked like how he did, and then over so many years, he became the squid face that we know.
But I thought that's because he was bad.
No, that was just because of how long he's been on the ship.
How long was he on the ship?
For like hundreds of years, I guess.
Oh, okay.
But or Will Turner's son, I can't remember his name.
I don't remember his name either. I'm trying to think. Was it Will? No.
I'll say Henry, I think.
Henry.
I will say though,
Henry, that's such a weird name. Whatever.
I will say Henry though, he's probably my least favorite. He was there.
He was just like like a bridge to another story.
Yeah, he's basically he's the Will Turner. But even though I still probably like Will better in the first one.
Yeah, because Will Turner's out throughout all of them.
And the thing is also like I said, like Stranger Tides, that one was, at least to me, a side story, like one of Jack's side adventures.
It's just one of those stories that you heard about Jack. And you see it.
Yeah, and this one it felt like a pirate. Like this, I felt would be the fourth movie.
Yeah.
The other one was like a spin-off one of just Jack and everything else.
I totally feel that
this
way
one
too.
was.
This one was more connected to those first three.
And still brings in Stranger Tide too. Like everything pulls over from it. But well, let me see. Let me try to think. Basically, Will's son is trying to save his father from being corrupted on the Dutchman.
Right.
While also this one woman who is being tried as witch, who's actually astronomer,
which I thought was kind of cool how they added her to it. Like,
yeah, she at least had better of a plot or reason to be there a bit.
Was more better than Will Turner's story or
Henry Turner's. Yeah, hers was at least a little bit more better. Yeah,
because I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, but they basically these two meet up at one point, and basically they use this book that the daughter or this woman had for I don't know how many since she was basically born.
Yeah, she was dropped off.
Yeah, she dropped off at the orphanage with it, and using this book, she's trying to find the Trident of Poseidon, which apparently can break any curse.
I thought she was trying to prove that there was an island there, or prove something about the stars.
Trying to prove that it was there and see like what her dad was trying to show.
Yeah, show her.
And while this is all going on, Will's son was part of the English galleon, but their ship.
Seemed like he was always he's a ship whore.
I guess, yeah, he was in every other ship that
he could get on any other ship. He was a dirty little ship whore.
He was trying to find Jack because he wanted Jack to help him find the Trident of Poseidon.
9 years of his life.
Yeah, and
he's like a virgin.
Shut up. When he gets the ship to the rock, when he gets the ship basically that he was on gets completely destroyed, Captain Salazar sends him off saying, go tell Jack Sparrow I'm coming for him.
He happens to be on the ship.
But Salazar is stuck in this rock. Well, yeah, that's any kind of movie. That's like, it just so happens Will Turner and Elizabeth Swann were both at Port Royal when Jack Sparrow came in.
That's true too. It's just it's somehow like, connected
like literally
to the Disney
like
of Walt, the magic of
like
Disney.
Literally we could have said the exact same thing about Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, just so happens his dad's there.
That's true too.
But
which is also a Disney thing.
Yeah, but apparently this is also a Star Wars thing because Lucasfilm's helping with this. But so they have to find Jack, and Jack's down on his luck.
He really is.
He's out of a ship.
Yep.
The Black Pearl's still stuck in the bottle from the last movie. They rob, which I actually love the opening, of course, when they rob the place. And it's like, he wakes up in a safe with the wife of the mayor.
Is it the mayor?
Yeah, I don't know. It was the leader of that town.
Important.
Yeah. And like, they're basically trying to rob this impenetrable bank, but then so happen to take the entire bank with them, which that entire scene was freaking awesome. It had a lot of jokes, which I loved. At one point, Jack and the girl get captured, and Will Turner's son has to save them. I'm just gonna call him Will Turner's son because Henry just sounds wrong.
But that's his name.
I know, but like, the guillotine part was hilarious. That was horrifying too. It was like
a ride, but in a movie theater, and you were like, ah!
Like, yeah, there's
it kept getting closer.
It kept getting closer, and every time, basically,
we
Jack
saw this in 3D, by the way.
Yeah, Jack gets on a guillotine, which I love. I just love the I love. He's like,
it's full of heads.
No, I like the part where he's talking about like the different ways to get killed, and he's like, you know what? No, I don't like the guillotine. I don't like the guillotine. I'd rather. Why don't we do a good old stoning? I'd rather be stoned right now. I'm like, oh jeez. Like, I prefer that joke over Moana's tweet joke.
What was Moana's tweet joke?
Where Maui writes on the oar with a rooster. He says, when you write it with a bird, it's called a tweet. This was a lot funnier because they at least fit everything together. But then next basically goes on a grand adventure. Barbossa comes in with
Barbossa come in is because Salazar somehow. Oh, Jack sold his compass.
Yeah, Jack. Oh yeah, Jack.
I didn't even know because there's so many stories that come. Didn't okay? Question.
Jack said he got off a dead captain, if I remember correctly.
But didn't he steal the compass from the voodoo lady too? Because remember, she said, didn't the compass work for you that you stole from me? That's a bad impression, but
I remember that. So actually, I have no idea.
So I like how the compass is the connection to all this.
I don't know. Maybe the voodoo lady got it stolen from that one captain, and then they took it. I don't know. I have no idea, but I did like this
because if he traded it, like let's say he traded it to the voodoo lady for something. Wouldn't Salazar be free to see now? I
see. He probably did. I think the first.
I just invented a plot hole in a perfect movie.
No, I think the first captain who had the compass, he stole that from him. He could have stole that and then he took it. I don't know. Basically, we don't know yet.
The theory just folded it again. But it's still a funny theory.
I still liked it. Funny theory. Well, I'll look it up.
You don't have to.
I'll look it up later. I don't care.
I'm just saying.
All right, shut up. But basically, Jack and they go on a grand adventure. Barbossa's back. He's using the fleet that he took from Blackbeard's ship. That like all those boats he got from Blackbeard's ship because Blackbeard sunk all them into the bottles, and that's how he got the fleet. Where he's basically the pirate king.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's basically the pirate king using
Whatever happened to the other pirates? Like
what pirates?
Well, remember number 3? There's like the whole pirate land or thing that they all went to hide.
Oh, the Council of Pirates and stuff?
Yeah.
I guess Barbossa took them over. Because Barbossa has a fleet. A pirate has a fleet. Like, that is scary.
It's like normal people who, like, let's say scrub the floors, look like they own land or something. Like, everyone's decked out in, like, coats.
The 2 guys from the original.
Jewelries. Yeah, like, I didn't realize
the 2 guards.
The same guys. I knew the first guy was like, I was like, hey, that guy looks familiar.
Yeah, I was looking at the two dumb guards from the first one who let Jack steal the ship.
Right.
They're back in this, where I look at like, these guys look familiar, but I don't know from what. And then when you point it out, I'm like, oh, fudge, that is them. That was funny. Barbossa, when he first appears with like his hat and everything, he looked like menacing. And also, there were some characters, like, again, Will Turner, and then that witch that apparently works for the British, even though they were trying to hang the other one, so I guess she just has a deal with them or something.
She probably, like, tells them, hey, these guys are fakes, you should hang them.
Yeah, but, I forgot to mention, basically when Jack gives away his compass, because he loses his crew, he loses everything, and he uses the compass as money to get some rum. And when he does that, the compass releases your greatest fears, which was which also I love that the compass is kind of sentient.
I don't know what that means.
It means it's alive.
Ah, well, of course, it knows what's your demon.
Well, yeah, but you can just say...
It's probably a Babadook.
You can just say it's a... No.
Or,
no.
What am I thinking of?
I don't know what the fudge you're thinking of. That ain't a Babadook. Babadook's a monster. What the fudge are you talking about?
Remember in the Possession, the box? The was called
I know what you're talking about, but no, that's not it.
What if it's a genie?
You know
what if Pirates of the Caribbean
it's connected with Aladdin? No.
What? No, is actually a horror movie that collects souls of the people.
It is a horror movie. It's scared. It's hiding as a. Have you not seen any of the movies? You have a Ship of the Dead in the first one. You have a Ship of the Damned in the second one. You have Ship of the Damned in the third one too. The fourth one, you have mermaid trying to kill you. That's still kind of scary. And then this one, you have damned ghosts. There's a lot of damned things in this movie.
I've never heard you curse so much
That's
before.
not swear. That's not a curse word.
Bleep button.
Damned is not a curse word.
Bleep.
But, bleep. Shut up. So,
anyways,
basically, he releases that and basically starts a grand adventure where Jack, these three, and Gibbs and all of his team have to go get this go find the trident that's
Poseidon
that's supposed to break the curse. And Poseidon. And you learn things like one about Barbossa's past a little bit. You learn about Jack's past a little bit more, which I think that they did de-age him.
No, because he was real thin, dude. Like,
so
it looked like his head almost fit like perfectly for his body, but
I know they de-aged. They put his face on another body, but they de-aged his face. That's like looking at the Robert Downey Jr. in freaking Civil War. Yeah. That's not his body.
It just looks weird.
Exactly. It looks but it still look good. He looks like Ferris Bueller.
I don't think so.
You and I both saw that in the theater, and we both said it.
I didn't say Ferris Bueller.
I don't know. That's what I remember. But in any case, the movie was freaking awesome. The jokes were hilarious. The jokes I thought always hit, or most of them always hit. Again, Will Turner's son, though, he kind of blended into the background a little bit.
Like I said, he's a bridge.
Yeah, he was just there to be there. I wish we kind of learned. I wish we would have followed him a little bit more as a kid.
Like going to pirate ship to pirate ship.
Yeah, like, going to ship to ship. At least see him going that way. At least learn a little bit more about him. And I think
he'd learn how to handle a sword from like people or something.
Yeah, I think that would have worked at least a little bit better for us. Like that would have taken like another like 10 minutes maybe.
Maybe 15.
Maybe, and I think it would have helped his character a lot more.
I would have cared more about him.
Yeah, I mostly just cared about Jack. Will Turner's just in it for the beginning and end the bookend it, but also because spoiler alerts for the ending, there's gonna be a Will Turner spinoff apparently.
Are you sure?
Is it confirmed? That's what it seems, especially from what we saw. From at least what I'm assuming, because they say this is the end. If this is the end of, like, say, Jack Sparrow's story, then yeah. But if they're gonna go like continue at Will Turner, or if like they're gonna have another Pirates of the Caribbean, but just have, I want Jack to be in it because Jack's still the main thing I come for. But they seem like, yeah, in the ending they say there's gonna be a Will Turner thing, and I think that's why that witch was there to set her up as a character. They're probably gonna try to make a Pirates of the Caribbean like universe.
That'd be kind of cool.
I wouldn't mind that at all.
They don't make pirate movies anymore.
Yeah, like honestly, watching this movie, I'm like thinking, how many pirate movies are there? Because I'm just thinking like, yeah, you have the regular Treasure Islands from like a while ago, but other than that, you really never have a pirate, like a big blockbuster pirate movie. The closest thing you got is Black Sails.
That's a show.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's the closest thing you get. But I really love this movie. That much I want to spoil. I love when the Pearl comes back. Mm-hmm. That was awesome. The random pirates on Hangman's Island or whatever. One, I feel like that's a part of the actual ride. Kind of like how Ponce de Leon's skeleton in the bed is part of the ride, or the Black Pearl with all the skeleton crew is part of the ride,
right?
And stuff like that. or the scene where Davy Jones, where they first go to Davy Jones' ship, you see them so raking the sails. That's part of it. I feel like that's like, oh, there's your reference to the there's your reference to the ride, right there. All right, let's go. That was probably the scariest part, was that wedding. I'm like, I don't want to know what STDs she has. And I love the part, like, does anyone have objections to this wedding? I do. There you go. No, that's not what I meant. But the movie was awesome.
Yes.
I love seeing Jack back. It looks like they're gonna try to make a Will turn. Which one? Also, that ending, I'm like, okay, if there's gonna be a new bad guy at the end of this that they're gonna say for the Will Turner spin-off, I want to know, like, what are they gonna do? They're barely gonna show it. Like, they're probably just gonna have like someone like dripping water or something. Maybe like it's a ghost that like Will Turner, you know, didn't let go or something. But as soon as you see the shadow, you're like, fudge me.
Dude, another thing too that you didn't, well, you probably thought of, you didn't just say it.
What?
But think about it, like, the trident, like, spoiler alerts, the trident breaks every curse.
Yeah, spoiler alerts.
So what if there's a curse that's holding monsters at bay, and the breaking the trident has unleashed that?
I don't think it's like that, because that's like bringing back the dead.
It's like bringing back the dead.
But
Davy Jones.
Davy Jones, yeah, but the curse was broken. But I think it's more along lines of there still are curses, because if basically they left it to where if they want to say this is the last Pirates of the Caribbean movie, they can say it's the last Pirates of the Caribbean movie, because they say, okay, Jack broke the trident, or the trident was broken, so all the magic is done or gone. They can say that. But with that ending, it's kind of like, okay, maybe the curses aren't gone. Maybe it's either, well, we see that the driplets, so it's kind of like, was he there, was he not? So it's kind of, in the end, it's like, okay, there are still adventures in this world that we can see. There are still things that we can follow, which I like. So that way, because I'm thinking, like, if they wanted to end it, this is a perfect ending for it. It's Jack's ending. He's got his ship back. The ending is so awesome, especially with the monkey at the end. Yeah. We don't want to spoil it, but like,
too late. You told the whole fucking story.
We don't know. No, we haven't said it. We haven't said basically anything about it. We've said the quick synopsis.
I think we've said all the good parts of it.
I think we gave the quick synopsis. There's still way more. It's still all the jokes, especially with Uncle Jack. Dad, Uncle Jack, and that's supposed to be a reference to that. Apparently, like the Jack's dad, that rock star, that Johnny Depp based a lot of Jack Sparrow off of him, and I guess he based it off of this guy too. So that's why, because Jack Sparrow is basically supposed to be a rock star pirate.
I could see that.
But also his rings were different in this movie. Did you notice that?
I did.
Although I will say, there is one plot hole that I saw. One plot hole, and it's right when he's about to get rid of the compass. Because a little bit earlier when they stole the ship, Jack pulled out a golden coin from the safe.
Yeah.
And then the guy said, give me a piece of silver. And I was thinking, dude, you have a gold coin. Yeah. Just give that. And they're like, no, he had the. They're like, oh, like that was the only plot hole that I saw. Yeah, the story of the compass probably is somewhere else, somewhere out there. But honestly, again, I also kind of love that the compass is kind of like, you really sold me, you idiot. All right, fine. You know what? I'm gonna punish you for this. And at the end, it's kind of like Jack's like, yeah, I can't get rid of you now, can I? Which honestly, why would you? At this point, like, I want to go to Toys R Us and go get the replica of that compass, even if it's a cruddy one. I want a replica of that compass.
You could probably look it up online and find one.
That's better, yeah. Probably.
And just have it shipped to the house. Anyways.
But anyway, the movie was awesome. I would say definitely check it out on theaters.
Check it out. Go see it. It's definitely something to go check out.
This is basically
You'll have a good time.
Hold on. This is a mix of Stranger Tides and the original series, I'd say. With one, you have the magic, you have the dark characters, you have the ship, and you just have more adventure. You have some on land and still in the sea, which I liked. It's a return. I say it's a return back to it being like the original series.
I felt like I was on a ride.
Yeah. Either way, thank you so much for watching. Check out other videos, and we will. See you later. Also, a quick other thing. When we were leaving the theater, someone left the Guardians of the Galaxy bucket. So if you left this, sorry, but it's ours.
I'm not.
See ya.
Bye, Jack.